On March 28th, we left Los Angeles for Port-au-Prince, Haiti. The mission of our trip was to deliver supplies to our sister school and to strengthen the bond between St. James and our partners in Haiti. We left Port-au-Prince for a 7-hour journey on what is certainly the bumpiest road any of us had ever traveled on. We made a stop in Conge to visit Zombie Le Centre, the hospital created by Paul Farmer and Partners in Health.
In the midst of the poorest region of the poorest country in the Western world, Zombie La Santé provides X-ray machines, hospital wards, pediatric and women's health clinics, operating rooms, and pharmacies. Unlike many community health programs, Partners in Health does not charge for most of their services.
We're against it. If you sell your services, you only can sell them to those who can afford them. Now, in some countries, that may be the majority of the population. In some countries, it could be all the population. But in Haiti, it's a very small fraction of the population that can pay for these services. So, there's too much money in one place and too little in another. We're trying to move the resources down that grade of inequality so that everyone can have access to care.
When we visited Zombie La Santé, we toured the hospital, the church, and the school that make up the Partners in Health complex. After our long journey, we arrived at St. Andre Episcopal Church and School in Hinch. This was to be our home for the next 4 days. The approximately 700 children who attend St. Andre range from 3 to 18 years of age. There are 20 teachers on staff, and class sizes can be anywhere from 30 to 50 students. St. Andre Church and School are run by Père Wallin, who is also the priest in charge of 16 other churches in the surrounding areas. Père Wallin lives at the church with his wife Canette and daughter Kenora. They were gracious hosts who took care of all of our needs, including great Haitian coffee in the morning, delicious home-cooked meals, and love and laughs.
The next day, we were invited to a church service in La Courbe. Road travel is often challenging, and we ran into a section that was impossible to get through until a group of local men came to our rescue. The church service at St. Patrick's was delayed until we arrived. It can't start without the priest. This particular Sunday was the St. Patrick's Day celebration, and the service was wonderful. There were many different choir performances, a traditional offering procession, a sermon by Père Wallin, words of wisdom from our own Mrs. Beeks and Father Coe, and finally communion was given by Mother King and Father Coe. After the service, we had lunch and passed out balloons to the children.
While exploring Hinch, we visited the airport, toured the Catholic Cathedral, enjoyed sugarcane, had our pictures taken in a photo booth, and hung out with local children in a park.
One of the more exciting experiences occurred the day we crossed over the Haitian border to the Dominican Republic for a quick visit. While waiting for the authorities to approve our entry, we passed the time with a little fun and dancing at the border.
We're about to cross the river back into Haiti. Everybody say hey. Hey. Mark, let me get your keys. And Mark too. And Ed and Cole.
One afternoon, Père Wallin took us to a local gem, a beautiful waterfall known as Bassin Zim. We met some locals who guided us to the top of the waterfall and showed us an ancient cave. We were looking forward to going to our sister school, St. Jaques, and delivering the supplies that St. James had collected. The morning of our journey, however, Père Wallin informed us that the roads were undrivable and that we would have to meet a group from the school halfway. 15 students and 5 teachers made the long walk from the school to meet us at an Episcopal church in the town of Thomasik. Père Wallin explained to the students and faculty who we were and why we were there. We were able to donate some resources to the school, including school supplies, clothing, food, and seeds to plant. We spent time eating lunch and visiting with the students and teachers.
We tried to think of personal gifts we could give to every student and teacher in our sister school. It had to be something we could pack, that wouldn't weigh too much, and that everyone could use. We thought of hats. The sun is very hot in Haiti, and people walk long distances, so hats are useful. The size is adjustable, so hats would fit everyone. And finally, there's something about every hat that's a little different, so people could make choices, whether it was the color, a team logo, or a design on the hat. We found that the hats were very popular with everyone from babies to grandparents.
Chaque sayo, il y a des matériels pour chaque classe. OK? Donc chaque professeur va le ça dans main pour travailler avec classe. Si moun qui dans classe yo, mais bagay ça faut gen contrôle et pas bagay professeur va gen voir la caille avec le cadeau. Dans chaque classe, nous joignent chaque travail là au travail tout bagay dans classe. Non.
The last 2 days we stayed in Port-au-Prince at the Hotel Olufsen. The hotel was built in the late 1800s to house the president and was the setting for Graham Greene's 1966 novel, The Comedians. While in Port-au-Prince, we visited the Episcopal Cathedral to view the colorful murals which depict Bible scenes. Five of us adventurous souls explored the Iron Market and the downtown historical sites. On the last night, we boogied to the rhythms of the local band Ram.
Sérieux.